Hello and welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation with me, your host, Owen, bringing you daily news, daily views, daily updates, all from the most successful team in football, Glasgow Rangers. Guys, we are doing so well as a channel. We're building every day 375 subscribers now, so please continue to hit the sub, ring the notification bell, and give this video a like. Guys, myself and Miss Victoria Searle have been discussing a number of podcast options coming up. We have planned some in for next week, but that's as much as I'm saying at the moment. More to be revealed next week. For one of those podcasts, and I will be scheduling another one later today, which interesting, definitely interesting and good quality, guys. So please come on board and join Victoria and myself for those podcasts. Cannot wait to work with her. We speak virtually every day about the ideas for the channel, and we are so determined to move this channel forward. Anyway, let's talk about a transfer target for Glasgow Rangers. Now, everyone knows that it is the intention of this man here, Mr. Michael Beale, to revamp and rebuild this squad over the summer so that we can compete with that lot from across the city. That is obviously the big intention. Now, who is the latest link? Where does he play? And what do we know about him? So the latest link, like I said on the front slide that introduced this video, is Panzo. Yes, Panzo, an interesting name indeed. Who is Panzo? Well, let's have a little look at his fact file. He is Jonathan William Panzo. He is 22 years old, so a young player, development prospect. Someone, again, you sign him, he does well. You can then obviously sell him on if that's what you desire to do later in his career. From Brockley, London, England. He is 6'1". He is a defender. He is currently on loan at Coventry City. Hey, we can't hold that against him. Guys, one thing you'll understand is that I hate Coventry City. Living in the area to Coventry's an absolute shithole, and I can't stand it. He has had a wide and varied, bit of a nomadic senior career to this point. Even though he is English, he started his career at Monaco. For his professional career. He did come through the youth system at Chelsea, though, however. Guess who he worked with when he was at Chelsea? Yes, he worked with Michael Beale. That's where, obviously, the link has come from. The fact that Michael knows this player, knows what the quality of this player, and knows the type of player that we would be getting with Jonathan Panzo. So he made 22 appearances for Monaco's second team before making 2 appearances for their senior team. He also then went on loan to the Belgian First Division to play for Cercle Bruges before going to Dijon, where he played for Dijon and Dijon's second team, making 22 appearances for their senior team between 2020 and 2022, and playing 4 times for their second team between 2021 and 2022. He then joined Nottingham Forest and has made 1 Premier League appearance for Nottingham Forest before then going to Coventry City on loan, where he has made 27 appearances, scoring a single goal for the club. Now, what else do we know about Jonathan Panzo? Well, Panzo is a left-footed defender. He's a centre-back. He's quick, reads the game well, plays the ball out well from the back, has excellent vision, and plays very well indeed. And it would be a quality addition. Now, it's been rumoured that obviously he could be a cover for Ben Davies, obviously, who is that left-sided centre-back at present. He could also play as part of a 3. Now, there have obviously been strong rumours linking Rangers with a move to playing 3 at the back in certain games. Michael Beale has certainly hinted at it several times in press conferences. It could be a situation where Panzo could be that also play in that left-sided centre-back role as well as providing obviously cover at left back behind Borna and Ridvan. So an interesting link indeed for Rangers this morning in a number of papers in the Daily Record, in a number of English papers as well, on a number of websites, a number of Glasgow Rangers websites, lots of information linking Panzo. Now, this video does show, I think, the type of player that Michael Beale is interested in bringing into the club. He wants to bring in young players. He wants to bring in players that are hungry for success, that want to get first-team football, that are desperate to compete for first-team football. And in Jonathan Panzo, that is certainly someone who would definitely fit that mould. You look at the players that he's brought in so far. Obviously, Nicholas Raskin, 22 years old. You then obviously move on to Todd Cantwell, 25 years old. All young players coming up towards or moving into the prime of their careers. And I think that very much is Beale's ethos at the moment, to sign young players who are going to, you know, number one, play with, have that desire to want to play. And number two, you find a lot of the time that those younger players don't play with any fear. They play with less preconceived ideas than seasoned professionals do. You know, a lot of seasoned professionals are scarred by the past, and you certainly look at that with, you know, Glasgow Rangers at this moment in time. A number of our senior players, you know, the likes of Glenn Kamara, for example, John Lundstrom, those senior players who perhaps are tagged with that serial loser tag at the moment and have a bit of a, I don't know, sort of a bit of a meltdown when it comes to facing that shabby lot from across the city. So maybe these younger players are ones that will come in and change the ethos and, you know, definitely have that more positive attitude and a more front foot attitude when it comes to playing against that horrible soap dodging lot from across this city, which is obviously our city. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the link to Jonathan Panzo? Is this a good move for Glasgow Rangers? Would he be a quality addition to this team? Well, thank you for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure speaking to you as always. Keep checking out Glasgow Rangers Nation, and the only way to make sure that you do not miss out on any of the content, on all the daily news, daily views, daily updates, is by hitting that hitting the sub button even, and ringing the bell. Guys, thank you for watching. I will be back to speak to you very soon here on Glasgow Rangers Nation.